Hi, how are you? How was your week? Did you do anything fun? We went to acupuncture, Bentley's acupuncture. Um, and there's some this really cute picture of my phone. Let's me look. Um, we went, yes, so that's helmet acupuncture. You can definitely see a better picture of it on his Instagram at Bentley Brings You Happiness. So, yes. But were you busy? Sean starting, he had one day that he didn't have as many patients, but then another day, but then he was busy for the rest of the week. Well, the other 2 days, I should say. He does 3 days a week. So yeah, we thought he was going to get a little lull there, but not quite. So he had a rough day yesterday. The clinic we used to work at together, the emergency clinic we worked at together, like it was crazy. Like on Sundays, we would have a lot of euthanasias. Like, I mean, literally, that's just how it was. Like every Sunday, it was just so many euthanasias because that's the day that RDVMs are closed, because most of them are open, Saturday or half days on Saturdays, or people go in like during the week or whatever. But because most of the days RDVMs were closed, he had kind of one of those days yesterday, and it's been a while since he's had one of those days. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get started. All right. So, we so today we're going to talk about since it's Black History Month, I told you we're going to do things a little different this month. So we're going to talk about the Black men, leaders, and pioneers in veterinary medicine. So let's start with the first one, the very first one, Dr. Augustus Lushington. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I apologize if it is not. He is believed to be the first Black veterinary school graduate to earn a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree. He was born in Trinidad in 1869, and then he moved to New York in 1889 for agricultural and pre-medicine studies. He then earned his DVM degree at the University of Pennsylvania School of Veterinary Medicine in 1897. And afterwards, he established a veterinary practice in Pennsylvania, and 2 years later began a teaching career at Belmead Industrial and Agricultural College in Rockcastle, Virginia, where he later opened another veterinary practice treating primarily farm animals. So, the next one is Dr. Frederick Douglass Patterson. I'm sure you all have heard of Frederick Douglass, who worked with Lincoln with the slave trades and everything, right? Well, this isn't him, nor is he kin to him, but he was born in the same neighborhood as Frederick Douglass. So I guess that's why his parents named him Frederick Douglass Patterson. So he earned his DVM and master's degree from Iowa State College in 1923, and by the age 31, completed his PhD at Cornell University. He went on to serve as president of the Tuskegee Institute and oversaw the school's transformation to Tuskegee University. He became the founding dean of the Tuskegee School of Veterinary Medicine in 1944. The same year, he founded the United Negro College Fund. All right. So the next one, Dr. Edward B. Evans. So here is where I'm kind of like, I kind of get a little hesitant. Like, I'm not so sure because there's some conflicting information. because they say that Dr. Edward B. Evans, not only he was the first Black doctor to get his DVM in the state of Texas, but he also helped Dr. Frederick Douglass Patterson to with the Tuskegee University. Now it says that Dr. Frederick Douglass Patterson was the dean from 1944 to 1945, but then in 1945, Dr. Edward B. Evans became the dean. Though they say he was the first dean of Tuskegee University for Veterinary or Tuskegee School of Veterinary Medicine. So they co-founded it together. They did do that together, but I guess maybe Dr. Patterson was like the transitional dean until it opened in 1945, and then Dr. Edward B. Evans, Dr. Evans became the dean in 1945. So very interesting. Another one is Dr. Lloyd B. Mobley. He served as an officer in the U.S. Army Veterinary Corps in World War II, and also worked in the Federal Meat Inspection Service. That's very interesting. I always thought veterinarians in the military field, because you don't hear much about what the animals did back in World War I, World War II. I mean, we hear a lot about it today in military dogs and everything, but you don't hear much about it back then. So you're starting to hear more about it now than you did back then. But anyways, after returning home, he was appointed as head of the Department of Anatomy and Surgery at the Tuskegee Institute, where he introduced the intramedullary pen, I believe that's how you pronounce it, INTRAMEDULLARY. So yes, he introduced the pen along with other orthopedic surgical devices used to repair long bone fractures. So orthopedic surgeons, that's where it came from. Hopefully you already know that. So yes. Then we have Dr. Walter Bowie, who earned his DVM degree in 1947 at Kansas State University, and his master's and PhD degrees at Cornell University. He created the Cardiovascular Research Center at the Tuskegee University College of Veterinary Medicine in 1964. So all my cardiologists out there. The center received funding from the National Institute of Health and NASA. The same year, Dr. Bowie was elected president of the American Association of Veterinary Psychologists and Formologists. He later became the dean of Tuskegee's College of Veterinary Medicine and was instrumental in establishing the NIH National Center on Minority Health and Health Disparities. So, yes. And then last but certainly not least, Dr. Iverson Bell. He served in World War II before earning his DVM degree at Michigan State University College of Veterinary Medicine in 1949. Following graduation, he taught at veterinary school at the Tuskegee Institute before serving for 30 years as a veterinarian and civic leader in the city of Terre Haute, Indiana. Dr. Bell was the first Black individual to serve as vice president of the AVMA, an influential figure who worked collaboratively with Purdue to address matters of diversity in the veterinary medical profession. Dr. Bell was highly regarded for his tireless efforts to promote equal opportunity for all and to increase diversity in the veterinary profession. His legacy is honored through both the National Iverson Bell Symposium, hosted by the Association of American Veterinary Medical Colleges, and the Iverson Midwest Regional Diversity Summit, a biennial event hosted by Midwestern veterinarian colleges. There's also an Iverson Bell Award that is given as well. So that would be him and where it came from. I hope that a lot of this you would already know or is familiar and just kind of a refresher for you. But just very interesting facts in the veterinary field. But these are just a few. There are so many more. So definitely check out the link. I put a link in the description for you to go check out to check it out. But on the page, and it gives you so many. The first but not the last is there's a video too that goes through the article's first but not the last. There's a video that goes through the different people who have made a difference in veterinary medicine. Black people. It also does a deep dive into the history and today. So also modern day with people who have made a difference and pioneered the way of veterinary medicine, Black people. So next week we'll talk about women. Don't worry, women, we have not forgotten about you at all. So there's just so much. It was easier to break it out into different videos. So if you need someone to talk to, don't forget you have Lifeboat, which is a peer-to-peer through NOMV, Not One More Vet. And then you have, if you need to talk to someone immediately, you have 988. So you can call or text 988. Or you can text 741-741. So yeah. All right. And make sure you save that somehow, that if you need it, you know what you're looking for or know where to find it, you know what it is, so you can reach out. All right. So, inspired by an old poem. You may not know that the world needs you, but it does. For no one else can smile your smile, say your piece, shine your light. You are unique, and you alone can fill your place. If you were not here to shine your light, what would happen to the pilgrims passing by your empty place in the darkness without your light to help them on their way? You may not know that the world needs you, but it does. Remember, what you do matters, and the world is a better place with you in it. Your person's company. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week. Make sure you do something for you this week. All right? Until next week.